I address her as Karrine. Number one, I really don't like to speak on her because they've meta tagged us together forever.
Yeah, nigga.
You know, man, I think that was something that she got into that she just couldn't shake. You know, unfortunately.
Yes.
Sucking.
No, I mean, that's a title that stuck. I mean, that's what she liked. Don't she had a book? She wrote a book and some other things.
Yeah, Hollywood sucker.
We don't, son.
but basically, it should have been called that.
Yeah, we know in the video world back in the. First of all, she was married to Coogee Rat.
Right.
She was first married to
He was
Coogee
like, yo, this is the world needs to know about this.
Right. But then when she cut loose with him, she just made her rounds through the industry and they just started calling her Superhead.
Right.
Mad dudes. But then he cuffed her. After everybody, then he
tried to own it.
I don't own him.
All right, shout out to Eddie Windslow.
No.
Sometimes, especially in Hollywood, we do things.
I bet.
You know, whether it's going over somebody's house to visit their family for a dinner because they're an executive. You know, and I mean, I'm gonna be for real. I haven't really experienced too much of this, but I've heard that, you know, I mean, some guys they can't take care of their wives, and so they need, you know, some help. You know, and so, you know.
Oh, he's saying dudes is cucking out for celebrities or whatever, like rich people. Like, hey, you want to be in this movie? I'm a wife.
Right. Go ahead, fill her up real quick.
Yeah. Just send me the tape for later.
What?
Just saying.
And sometimes you might see somebody who's on the screen because their wife has an affinity for them. I mean,
so eloquent.
I'm just saying, you know, talking about, you know, lovely young ladies here.
All right, nigga, stop laughing.
But back to Karrine, I think that she got into a situation, and I'm not from the front. She loved doing what she did.
Right.
I mean,
clearly.
Thank God, you know, that she did love it. You know, I benefited from her love of doing what she did, and
but did you though?
I gave her a skill, you know. But she was a regular chick, man, who really, once again, wanted a husband. She really wanted to. I mean, Zach knew her. I mean, that was his stepmom. You know, I mean,
who's this?
I mean, I don't remember.
Clearly, it must be your son.
Oh, that's his boy.
Yeah.
I don't really remember that time much.
Yeah, no, but
he blocked it out.
We had a home.
He can only hear that in therapy. He only.
Why are you doing an interview with his son about Superhead?
I don't know. Once again, you will see this dead look in his eyes.
I don't know, man. I'm not here to judge the young brother, man. Why he there?
I wiped that out of my memory. Man.
Right. She sucked me off too.
You know, we had a home. We were, and so that's how I look at her. That's how I view her. I don't look at it like that. You know, I'm not a judgy kind of dude. I'm a bit more judgmental and a bit more, I'm gonna say, cautious and protective of my peace and my energy.
You gotta guard your heart. You can't wear your heart on your sleeve.
No. These days I am. I have to be, because I got you and I got your sisters. You know, so I have to be. So I have to preserve me for you. I'm gonna be all right, man. You know, I'm gonna be all right as long as I got you. As long as I got you guys.
Stop it.
No, for real, man. It's the truth, man. You guys are the future.
What are you saying?
And that's how I feel about all.
Stop that.
Don't do that to them.
Son, we just saw us. Stop that.
Oh, he's just showing love to his son. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Kids, protect the kids. Even
I mean, his daddy is with, you know.
if they not yours. You don't with children.
Especially here.
Yeah, you don't with children and you don't with old people. Let the old folks go into their sunset. I don't dig elder abuse. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know, I will say that I've had a couple situations where she was bested.
This nigga high.
But if you do run into her, you can ask her who the real Superhead was, because I've made her cry out to the Lord far more times than I cried out to the Lord.
He trying to say he sucked dick better than she.
Son,
I mean,
son, pause. Allegedly.
He's trying to say he
didn't say
she.
I don't. Why he saying that with his son right there though?
That's he don't care.
Eddie Winslow.
He trying to spend time to him, but he never really met this
nigga. Real name is Eddie Winslow.
He's saying he eat it better than she can.
He do something.
That's what he's saying.
And he got a real good chuckle out of that.
Right, a long one. God damn.
Pause.
Pause. Right.
Don't do it. You better be the best at it.
Very uncomfortable.
Hey,
Super.
But I want to ask you, man. I had no idea that the kid that played Little Ricky in Boys in the Hood, that was your little brother.
That's my brother. That's my blood
for real?
brother. I'm so proud of him. He actually
Didn't he get life?
also did a
He didn't get life. The little boy.
Family Matters. He was also in Quincy Jones's choir called the Popcorn Kids.
He just dropped the album this year too.
Just dropped the album.
Thanks for listening. That's the name. Donovan Dark. Go stream.
Thanks, Zach. Yeah, it's a great project. He's a brilliant musician and producer. Has been for years. Yeah, but Lil Ricky, that's another iconic movie, man, and project that Boys in the Hood that we all grew up with. Yep. Shout out to Donovan Dark.
How did he get that role?
He went in and read for it. John saw something in him. He saw his talent, his ability, and he casted him in the role. And I remember, man, when John was making that movie, it was such a big deal. The way my mom worked with us, we come from a showbiz family. My dad is an entertainer, and he still is. At 70 plus years, he's still singing and playing.
He just said they don't come from a showbiz.
He worked with Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder. And that's how.
Just pure lies.
He just said we don't come from a showbiz world. My dad. Oh, maybe his parents might not have been together.
Okay.
He's maybe saying on his dad's side, his dad was an entertainer, but his mom, I guess, he
Jones and all that.
differentiate between.
I came up in
Rick James too, right?
Rick James, yeah, all those guys. They all
This
were
nigga's high,
hanging
yeah.
out. That's what it was back then. Diana Ross.
He want to go back to his mother.
Yeah, he discovered BB and CeCe Winans.
You were talking about Brandy today too.
Yeah. He suggested Brandy did this play. It was a play that actually they really are talking about doing today. It was so far ahead of his time, but she was the lead in the play. My dad, he pushed for that to happen. He's something else.
Their heads are shaped. That's his son. That's his boy. Now that I'm looking at him real good, the way their head is configured, yeah.
That's what you going on?
Yeah, I'm going on the strength of that. Yeah, the nigga's head. Look at his forehead to his chin. The diagram is.
I'm gonna need Maury on this one.
No.
McCrary. Alex knows him. They did a show called Good News together. My dad was doing the music for these shows.
This is weird, man.
It's a trip, growing up in this game. It's truly a blessing because that guidance has given me the foundation to be able to withstand a lot of the pressures and a lot that comes with this game,
As soon as this shit cut, he like, you still gonna give me that $45?
We're gonna get something to eat after this. Take my boy down to Denny's.
Oh man. If you want to see more of that, it'll be on The Art of Dialogue. The title of that particular video is called Darius McCrary on Marrying Superhead.